Hey, what's up everyone here on my YouTube? Like I said, I'm going to do my question and answer. Sorry if I didn't get to yours or if you posted it too late after I already made this. I'm sorry. Never know what might happen. But I'm going to get right into it with Eric97P. He asked me what was my thoughts on the Sin Cara versus Sin Cara feud, the Mystico and Hunico or something like that. He just want to know my thoughts on it. I think that would be a very good feud. I don't know why they'd have the same character having a feud. That'd be the first that I would think. But yeah, I like the feud, or if it starts beginning. I just want to see how it escalates and if someone else is going to be in it. That's my main concern. I want to see who's going to be in it. I wouldn't mind seeing. But also, I've also wondered this: how would you know who won? They'll both be in the same mask and everything. You won't know who won. So that's for you, Eric. Who do you think? Or that's your question. That's my question for you, type of thing. So write it down there in the comment section below. All right. Next one's from Psycho Mind TV. He asked me, how many championships realistically will Cena leave or have when he finally hangs up his boots? Alright, I had to do a little bit of research on this. He's had 9 WWE titles and 2 World Heavyweight Championships. So, my thing is that I know he'll win it eventually, because it's The Rock versus John Cena, and he already guaranteed a title. So, I see him staying in that title picture. So, I know he's automatically going to get a 10th in the near future. So, the WWE titles, I think he will at least get up to 11 reigns, maybe 11 or 12, and then have 2 World Heavyweight Championships, unless if they do a draft and he goes to SmackDown and actually stays on SmackDown. But that's a whole different story. So I'm going with 11 to 12 reigns total. But good question. I thought that was a really good question. I was like, maybe think. Next one's from David HBK 2012. What is your thoughts on the Hardys? Now, this is a more serious type of question. One has been in rehab so many times it's not even funny, and the other one has been through so much in so little amount of time it's not even funny. My Hardy's basically retired. Jeff Hardy's coming back to TNA, which hopefully he'll turn face, but I highly doubt, which stupid for Impact Wrestling's fault. My thoughts on them, they were a good tag team. They did awesome till they got into the PG era and then kind of drew down from there. But they've won a reasonable amount of tag teams. That's what their initial goal was. I liked them as Team Extreme. They did a lot of high-flying moves. I remember, I think it was the Hardys. Yeah, it was the Hardys, Edge and Christian, and the Dudley Boys in that. 2000 something, it was in 2000. I forgot what pay-per-view because I've seen it before. And when like Jeff Hardy flew off the ladder, that was awesome. But he just don't have that in him anymore. But good question. Next one from Calcette. I might not be saying that right, and I might bash the next one after that. Sorry, but she asked me 2 questions. What should TNA do about Kurt Angle's arrest, and my thoughts on Kurt Angle. That's just one question. Now, my thoughts on Kurt Angle is I like him, but TNA should have never turned him heel. I thought he would be good as a face, as he was doing, but I guess they're going to make him go into the 2012 Olympics being a bad guy, which I don't really want to see. If he does, in fact, win another one, I wouldn't want to have him be booed for that. My thoughts on his arrest and what TNA should do? What TNA should do? They're not really going to do nothing because he's the champion. Now, they did something with Hardy just because of his, total recency. But Kurt Angle, they're not going to get rid of him because then they know that either ROH or WWE will pick him up and make sure that he gets another big title. So, Impact wants to keep him. I just don't know how for long, if he's going to retire anytime soon. It's just taking it day by day type thing. Next one is from, now, like I said, I might bash this one as well, but Zaninga is the man. He asked me, who out of all the current young talent deserves to be world champion first? Like this question. Young talent, I would think, would be like Wade Barrett. Sheamus, he's young, but he's also had titles, so he wouldn't be really counted, since he's already had one. Wade Barrett, Cody Rhodes, Ted DiBiase. Kofi Kingston definitely deserves a title. I'm turning into a big fan of his just because he deserves it. This Air Boom, I like it, but it's just way offline. Alex Riley would be a good champion, but my top one would most likely be Kofi, just because he's had too many Intercontinental and United States titles. Hopefully someday he'll pass Chris Jericho's 9th title thing for the Intercontinental, which, even though it would be taken away from a good legend, it would still be a good part on his to have under his belt, so he could eventually go in the Hall of Fame. So yeah, I'm going to have to go with Kofi Kingston on this one. He deserves it. He's been in the company. He's young. He's charismatic. The crowd loves him, as everyone can tell. But yeah, I'm going with Kofi Kingston on that one. Thank you for all the questions. I appreciate it. It was kind of hard getting questions at that. Hopefully, whenever I get back on here, I'll start progressing and making more videos. I know this is like my 4th video today, but it's just because I'm leaving tomorrow and I want to make sure I'm up with people, I guess, up to date on stuff. But thank you for watching. Hope you subscribe, comment, rate. Just keep in contact with me, message me. I'll get back to it. I'm out later. Thank you for all who entered my Q&A. I really appreciate it. If you have one, maybe I'll get to it. Leave it down there and I'll get to it sometime or another if I can remember. Just thank you guys. I'm out later.